It's a Heaven 11 store.
Just in time.
You pull in, run inside, and serve yourself a nice, cool drink.
Oh, yeah.
But not just a medium, or a large, or even an extra large. You get a half-gallon bucket of thirst-quenching soda pop. Go ahead, take a big gulp. And then feel the relief. If your thirst is too big for a big gulp, have a new half-gallon Big Burp soft drink. Now only 59 cents at Heaven 11. At Heaven 11, the price of gas just went down.
Hey y'all, Janie Balderas here, and you're listening to the Texas Homegrown Radio with the amazing Jody Lee and the amazing Jeb Bridges. Don't turn that dial now. Stay tuned. I think we just need a little music.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
Come on, Dewey. Join the party.
No, Dewey, you don't want this. Get out of here.
You know what? I don't want no hangover. I can't get no hangover.
It doesn't give you a hangover.
Get addicted to it or something?
It's not habit forming.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't want to overdose on it.
You can't OD on it.
It's not going to make me want to have sex, is it?
It makes sex even better.
Sounds kind of expensive.
It's the cheapest drug there is. You don't want it.
I think I kind of want it.
Okay, but just this once. Come on in.
The morning ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
It's okay if you want it. I swear you keep moving. You always sit in a different spot.
Never let them know your next move.
Either that or a ghost moves your camera and then it breaks.
I think it's the ghost. You remember when that ghost opened the door?
Yeah, that was crazy. We had a guest on that day.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was.
We're all just sitting there, and the handle turned, and the door opened, and there was nobody there.
There was nobody there. I remember who the guest was that day.
I don't remember. They were like, well, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad we had proof, though.
Yeah. The ghost
There we go.
is here. There is definitely.
I've been cleaning today, too, so I'll probably move stuff. I don't know. I've been, I even Cloroxed things. Because we got things to do, and I don't want to get sick again. So I disinfected everything.
Good idea.
Yeah.
You know, musicians are full of disease.
That's very true. We should have like one of them things they had in the dairy barn, since it's a dairy barn, where we used to have a deal where the cows walked through and it would spray them to get rid of the bugs and stuff, you know? And it's like a sweep, basically. We should have a musician sweep outside where they walk through and it kills all the bugs and
sprays
viruses.
Lysol in their face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That would be funny.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Have you?
Oh man.
I'm not gonna go where I was gonna go.
No, probably not.
I was gonna say if you've been with never mind. We could have a groupie station, like a.
Oh God.
If you've been with groupies, you got to clean extra. You know.
It's like have you gone out of the country in the last 7 weeks?
Have you been with a groupie outside of the city?
Oh God. Specifically, have you been with a groupie in Austin? You might have AIDS.
That's why you need a Jeb. He'll just tell you, no, don't do that.
Stop it.
Right in front of him.
Yeah.
That's dirty. Don't do that.
That happened.
That was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's when I knew you were my real friend.
For real, dude.
And Jeb said, "Stop! What are you doing?" And I was like,
"Do not get with that girl."
He's like, "She's dirty. Look at her." And she's like, "I'm standing right here."
So she's like, "Look at."
But she also didn't say, "No, I'm not." She was like, "Well."
No, I straight up was like, look at her, she's dirty. Like, she definitely has herpes. And she goes like, yeah. You were like,
okay, thanks, Jeb.
Thanks, Jeb.
I'm going to go back over here.
Never mind.
It's like, Jeb is such a good friend. She really wasn't hurt. Like, must not have been the first time someone said it.
It
to her
didn't bother
face.
her at all.
Not at all. That's even scarier.
I think she went and found someone else after that. She's just like,
Probably.
Hey, what's your name?
And they didn't have a friend like Jeb. That's a true friend. It really is. Like,
for real, dude.
that was the funniest
back,
thing.
bro.
I laughed so hard afterward. At the time, I didn't realize how funny it was. The next day, oh my God, hilarious. Talk about a lifesaver.
Literally.
My life turned around after that.
It really did.
That's when things started changing.
That's when it became quality, not
Yeah.
quantity in the world.
And then I found my true love again.
Oh, yeah.
Everything changed.
Heck yeah, brother.
Thank
Good stuff
goodness.
right there.
You saved me.
You saved yourself.
Raimi Lynn said she's in the office and forgot her headphones, but her coworker was just laughing at that. It was even more involved than that. That's the radio version.
God, man, we've had some parties back in the day. A lot of crazy things happened.
Yeah, when the girl was giving out shots of her breast milk.
I was not here for that. You called me and was like, Jim, you're never gonna believe what's going on right
and
now.
it's happening in the dairy barn.
She shot milk at someone and
Yeah, she shot it at Jen
across the
and she dodged it like the Matrix and it hit me in the face and I was like, what is that?
It's just-
You don't expect that. Like what? I just got hit in the face with breast milk. I had flashbacks of my adolescence.
oh my god.
It was the weirdest thing ever. I'm like, and it happened in a dairy barn. That was the funny. That's why I called you, because I thought that was the funny part.
It was
that happened in the dairy barn.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Different times.
Oh yeah. No, I remember I walked up one day and I showed up here. I just played a show in Coleman or something, and we're like, "Hey, let's go down to Jody." So we rolled over here, and there's a party going on, and in here there's a box. We had this dude here that was just awful, and but he decided to shoot a possum, and then it had a bunch of babies, and he just stuck it in the box in here, and then all of a sudden, I'd take them. And we're like, okay, it's out there, but then we're standing there, and randomly, this baby possum falls out of a tree right in front of us.
I don't even know how it got up in the tree.
And then it just walked off, and we're like, what?
That's the one I called George Jones.
George Jones,
the possum.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it was wild times. That was the same time you gave the purple nurple to Mason Morris, the bass player for Coetzel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Man, I remember I'd had about 3 or 4 shots of whiskey, aside from what I was already drinking. So I was just kind of feeling froggy, and I just seen him standing there just completely open, and I was like, all right, it's gonna happen. And I went over, and I went, and he's like, whoa!
Yeah, you did it like you were riding a motorcycle.
I mean, I went all the way.
He sounded like a Yamaha almost. He was wide
like
open.
a Suzuki.
It is funny how motorcycles sound like their name.
They're really, for real.
Harley.
But the Honda will surprise you. What was that?
Honda. Kawasaki. It has different levels. See,
does.
yeah. See, motorcycles sound like their names.
They do.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. I mean, my Indian used to go.
The Ninja used to go.
I wonder if that's why they called it the Ninja, because they're so quiet.
They just you go. What? Hey, what was that?
What was that?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's only a matter of time before they start creating electric super bikes. That's gonna be a scary thought. What is that?
It's the Velcro on my boot, and I thought water was leaking somewhere. I was like, "What is that?"
Boink.
It's a weird sound. So I went out last night to water. No, the night before last. Get this. So I'm wearing a boot. I'm not fast anyway, but I'm wearing a boot. And I go outside because it was the blue moon, right? Which was not blue, but the big moon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to get a picture of the blue moon that's not blue. So I go outside. I put my boot on, which is a chore. Put my boot on. go outside, but and I can't take a picture from the porch because it's behind a tree. So I'm like, well, dang. So I'm gonna have to walk out away from the house to get the picture. Well, I'm not a fast man as it is.
That's when it all went wrong.
I'm not a fast man. We had just seen this big snake over there, okay? And I'm walking out. There's a big flower bed in the back. It's up off the ground. And I'm walking in the dark. I didn't turn the lights on because I was afraid to mess up my picture.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm walking by the light of the moon. And 2 baby deers jump out of the flower bed. And one of them almost hit my leg. I mean, it was inches away. That's how close. And I thought something done got me. And in my mind, I remember in like seconds, I thought, I can't run. I'm just going to have to fight. Like, I didn't know what it was. But I didn't even try to run. I turned around and went. So I hear something jump out of the bushes. Exactly what it did. Like, all of a sudden, I became a dude from the 30s. Like a boxer. I had a mustache that just automatically grew out. Like, it was the weirdest. I've never done anything like that. But I remember thinking, like, in seconds, like, I can't run. I just turned around and put my dukes up. And these 2 baby deers are like running everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Scared. I'm like, I got heart problems. Like, I guess the mama hit them right up there by the house. Be safe.
Yeah.
And I scared them. And they scared me. I thought Sasquatch done got me. Like, I did.
Man,
I done
I'll tell
thought
you
the
what.
Sasquatchy. I thought the Sasquatchy done got me.
I feel like the Sasquatch is a misunderstood creature. And it might be totally nice, dude. I mean,
It's just hairy.
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Did you ever watch Harry and the Hendersons when you were young?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite shows. And it's so dumb.
He's from Estonia.
No, not
Oh, no,
that.
wait, what is that?
That was the
Stone
Encino
Age.
Man. That was the.
Oh,
You're talking
Encino Man. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I was thinking.
You're thinking of Encino Man. I'm talking about Harry and the Hendersons about the Bigfoot. And
Oh, yeah.
and it was like a family.
Is that another Brendan Fraser movie?
No.
Which one is that one?
It was the dad off of Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, yeah.
He was the dad on it.
Yeah, now I remember.
And they had Harry and the Hendersons. I loved that show when I was a kid. But do you ever go back and watch like shows you thought were awesome as a kid?
Yeah. It's a
And they're
bummer.
not cool anymore. Like,
It's like
I'm like, how is
it's
that?
like meeting your hero.
I mean, there's a few that'll always be good though. Like Goonies, I will always think that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's still good to me.
Rio Lobo,
but
John
there's-
Wayne,
There's
always a good
but
movie.
there's a lot of like, especially kid shows though. Like, there's a lot of them that I go back and watch. Like, and you like back then, I guess we thought the special effects were pretty good.
Right now
They're not good anymore.
I remember it being way.
Oh,
cooler.
thank you, Raimi. Yeah, John Lithgow. That's who the main
John
guy
Lithgow.
was. Yeah.
Man, I tell you what,
And he looked as old then as he does these days.
I went in and found I got all my old VHS tapes from when I was a kid. That I got every John Wayne movie that there is on VHS. My favorite one growing up was Big Jake and Rio Lobo. You know that old freaking line. Hey,
Yeah, but
I'm
John
gonna-
Wayne movies are always gonna be good.
I'm gonna blow
That doesn't
your
count.
head off.
That doesn't count as kid movies.
Totally a kid movie.
No, that is not a kid movie.
I was watching those movies
Those
when
are
I was like
adult-
10.
Just because you watched them as a kid, don't make them kid movies.
My dad was like, "Hey, here you go. Check this
I'm
one out."
talking about like movies made for kids.
I thought it was
No.
mostly made for everybody. It's rated
No,
E.
it's not.
for
no,
everyone.
No, no.
PlayStation.
No. You know what's really depressing? I saw a thing yesterday about Cheers,
Yeah.
and you know I thought they were really old, but they weren't. When Frasier first went on Cheers, he was only 24 years old.
What?
He was already bald though.
What?
Yeah, he looked old. Frasier was in his 20s
Dang.
when he first went on Cheers.
Poor guy.
Yeah,
I mean, not really.
And-
He's
and-
rich.
and
I mean,
Norm-
he's doing okay.
Norm was like 40,
Yeah.
but I thought they were like way old.
That's crazy.
Like I'm older than all the guys were on Cheers at the time.
Huh.
That pissed me off when I found that out. It's not cool.
Sometimes you gotta go where everybody knows your name.
That's a song I used on the.
And they're always glad you came.
That's a song I used on my hospital visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right. I saw that. I saw that.
A lot of people though don't listen. They don't put the audio on, so a lot of people didn't catch it.
Yeah.
But that was what was making it funny. Like everybody thought I was just doing I was trying to be a funny video, not like, hey, I'm hurt.
Right.
I was trying to do something funny. But if you didn't hear,
Everybody knows
but
your
if, but if you
name.
don't add the audio, it's not funny. But I think what we should do is take like serious stuff and then add different songs. Songs change it. Have you seen the ones like where they have they take movies and then they change the music to it? Like where Chuck Norris is gonna fight Bruce Lee and he's like taking off his shirt, but they put like this like sexy music instead of like karate music. It's so weird. Music changes everything.
It does. You know, it's really, it's really funny about that. Tubas make everything funny. Tubas make everything hilarious.
It is kind of true.
A tuba by itself can make anything funny. It's like
We should start a tuba show.
the tuba is
They
like
call it tuba fished. You got tuba fished.
the tuba is the comedian of the instrument world.
You got tuba fished. You know what I wish? I wish real life had background music.
Right?
Like think about it. Like if like one of your exes was walking up behind you and all of a sudden you heard, doom doom, doom 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 doom. You know danger is coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But
if life had background music like movies, it would be so much better.
But I feel like sometimes I do, like in my own brain I've got theme music, like especially if like something really cool just happened and I feel cool and I start walking, I hear like
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I hear it in my head when I'm walking or something. Like I'm like, yeah, this is a great day.
I watched a movie. I watched a movie last night with Matt Damon in it, and he was stealing a car and running from the police, but the car was playing downtown. Like it's like so, and he was like, somebody please change this song, and it's like a police chase, but it was like downtown.
Just like,
and he was like, please change this song.
that's
This
hilarious.
is not car chase song. It's true. Like that's when you need like some AC/DC
For
or
real.
something.
Hit the sack.
Rebby says she's older than the people on Cheers too, but we do look younger. I think it's how they dressed,
Yeah.
like because they were like wearing like suits and stuff. you
Yeah.
know?
Cardigan sweaters.
Or Cliff the mailman, he would look pretty old. He had gray hair.
It's true.
Like, Woody didn't. Woody was the young one. Woody Harrelson.
Was Woody Harrelson in Cheers?
Yeah.
What?
He was a bartender.
What?
And his name was Woody.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam was the main one.
It's crazy. You don't ever realize how
He wasn't in the first ones. He was like about halfway through.
I
they
like
brought
Woody
him in.
Harrelson, man. You know, he hasn't got into all that weird crap that the other celebrities are into. He's like,
He's a little weird.
he's on the other side.
He's
of
a
it.
vegetarian, but
Oh.
other than that, he's pretty cool.
Oh,
But he's against the Holly weird people.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a vegetarian.
My food,
That's okay. More
my-
meat for us.
My food poops on his food.
Hey, more meat for us. I don't care. They want to eat veggies. It's cool. But he is against Holly Weird. He's like standing up with everybody against that.
I'm glad for that. You
Yeah.
know?
He's in that group.
Did you ever watch that movie Buffalo 66?
No, that sounds like a terrible like porn site or something.
No. It's a hilarious movie. It's about this dude, and like, I mean, it's actually not a hilarious movie. Now that I think about it, if I really explain the storyline, it's actually kind of depraved. It's like this dude like kidnaps this chick to take to his family so that they think he has a girlfriend, and then she falls in love with him. You know, yeah, so
That's kind of weird.
Messed
Yeah,
up
that's
movie.
kind of weird.
But there's this funny part in there where he's talking to her.
But this one
And,
time,
and he's like, it's get your feet off of the dash. It's a luxury car. You know what luxury car is? Cadillac Eldorado. That's what I drive. What do you drive? She's like, nothing. I'm kidnapped. It's messed up. Less funny now.
you had to be there.
Now I just had to say it out loud and realize it's actually not a good movie, bro. It's not a terrible movie, but you know, when you really think about it, like when you don't think about the storylines of movies and you just watch them and you're like, oh, that was entertaining, but like, you know, when you go back and actually dissect what you just watched, sometimes Hollywood's kind of, what is this?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Yeah, there's some messed up stuff if you think about it. Like I watch it like if you watch, especially like Disney movies and stuff too. Like think
it's
about
all
it. Like
weird, man.
Peter Pan was basically Epstein Island.
What?
Think about it.
What?
Think about it. An island where kids ran away, like they sent the kids to get away from their parents, the unruly kids,
And
you stayed young forever.
My God. So Captain Hook was really like trying to save
Captain
them.
Hook was the good guy. He was trying to keep the kids from going to Epstein Island.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Peter Pan was
kidnapping. He was Epstein. Peter Pan was kidnapping kids, and then taking them to this island.
What?
Yeah. So Captain Hook was the good guy.
That's weird, man.
Think about that.
You know, I hadn't watched Peter Pan in a month of Sundays. Much longer than that, but wow.
And Tinkerbell's keeping them all drugged up with their Tinker Dust.
It's cocaine.
Yeah. Mind blown.
My childhood has just been destroyed. You think about it though, there's all kinds of weird stuff in all the Disney stuff, all the Mickey Mouse stuff, dude. Mickey Mouse is the devil, bro. Like in cartoon form. Like it's all weird. Like they put weird stuff in Mickey Mouse. Seriously. Like there's like all kinds of sexual references and like
oh yeah, all the cartoons are that way.
Like they slowed that stuff down and it'll show like they've inset pictures, like bad pictures and stuff.
Probably just to see if people would do it. Because like it's kinda like music. I mean they're like, oh, if you listen to this backwards. Well, if you're listening to the records backwards, you probably already have problems. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If you're going through cartoons and slowing them down just to see,
I'm just saying they've been like subliminally doing stuff to us for years.
yeah, that's great. I don't even know how that stuff. Listen to Texas Homegrown Radio. I mean, I don't even know how subliminal stuff works. You should record at Texas Homegrown Studios. I mean, I think it's crazy that people think that would even
pay 5 timers.
All right.
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I'm getting freaked out. We got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll do some more. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what?